Previously
Raigeki.
Did you just lie to my face? When did you get this card?
on Progression Series Season 2.
Damage step.
I know you have it, yeah.
I don't have one, buddy.
Oh
have a
no, is
second.
that
Would you like to calculate the math?
Oh my god, bro. That's actually it. Oh, damn. Oh, I had you the next turn too. You were smoked.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. Operation Blackwing Barrage is a go. As long as we hit him with the Blackwings every now and then, but not consistently every single episode in a row, he's not going to be prepared for them because he's not going to know when we're going to be bringing them to the table. So we got another win under our belt, and hopefully we can keep him off of a single win throughout the entirety of 2023. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we get as our prize. We've got some interesting stuff to cover in this episode, and it could start off with a big one. Slowing down. Secret rare wild card. I get to pick up any card from Ancient Prophecy. I don't think that's really good. Let's go ahead and see what we can pick. All right, so we pulled up Ancient Prophecy. Gotta be honest, there's not many good cards in this set. We have a few options. We pulled Ancient Fairy, which honestly is like pretty good and is pretty much like the best card we could have asked for out of here. The commons I'm not going to bother myself with. I actually think the go-to card is Ancient Sacred Wyvern. This card is bananas, but the problem is we need a light tuner, and the light tuners don't get good in this game until a lot later on. So I don't think I'm going to get a ton of use out of this. I think under normal circumstances, I would pick this, but I actually want to try something for this episode, so I'm going to forego that in favor of a Flamvel Fire Dog. I only have one copy of this, but because of the set we are opening today, Flamvel Fire Dog is going to be much more potent in this series than it was in Season 1. So I'm going to nab a copy of this, and we're going to see how this is going to go. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and throw on it over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's set, Hidden Arsenal 1.
I don't think I played too bad last episode, but we were not able to sneak out a win. But this episode, there is a whole bunch of new cards released in Hidden Arsenal 1 that is going to absolutely shake up the Progression Series meta. Hidden Arsenal 1 was released November 5th, 2009, and you can probably already tell by the bunch of secret rares here, the 15 of them, that this is going to be a game changer. Half of the synchros in here are some of the most playable cards in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of the things to look out for is level 5 synchro, Ally of Justice Catastor, the best generic level 5 at the moment, only contested by Magical Android, which obviously doesn't stack up quite as good as Catastor there. Mistworm is a great level 9 until Trishula comes in a couple sets later down in the Hidden Arsenal lineup. And then Bryonic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, is one of the most powerful pre-errata monsters ever printed in the game. For people unfamiliar with Bryonic's errata, if I pull up the card here, this is the errata text. You can discard any number of cards and target the same number your opponent controls. Return to the hand, you can only use it once per turn. Completely flip this around. We can discard any number of cards from our hand to the graveyard, target the same number of cards on either player's field, bounce them to hand. It is not a once per turn effect, so we can use it once to bounce things back, and then we can use it again later down the line. Clearly one of the most powerful level 6 synchros at the moment, only contested by Goyo Guardian, but compared to Goyo Guardian, especially with a mechanic like Priority, this card was a menace. Definitely want to be looking to get a couple of Brios, at least one minimum. And then some of the super rares in Hidden Arsenal 1, they're pretty bummy, I'm not going to lie. You got Berserker Crush and Detonate, a couple Worm cards. I always thought Blizzard Warrior was one of the coolest artworks in the game. Flamvel Magician is really going to be the only guy we're looking to grab a couple copies of here because he does come up in those Flam Bell decks if we choose to play Rekindling later down the line. The secret rares is what we're looking at, though, and they don't slack. I want Air Bellums to play some kind of cat deck I think would be neat. I want the Brios, I want the Worms, and I want the Catasters. I want at least 2 Air Bellums and then one of the other ones. See how lucky I get, right? First things first, though, we do get another stab at Turbo Pack 1, so I do have a chance to pull some more Raikos. I got 3 more packs. Turbo Pack 1. We did not have good luck last time. Let's hope I can have that Aleximo luck this time around. Get myself a couple of Raikos. Flip them up. Second DDR, Armageddon Knight's actually unexpectedly pretty huge. I did not want to get one in Phantom Darkness. And then Hand Destruction's okay. See what's in pack number 2. Another Virus that's unplayable. Hand Destruction and a Terraforming. Number 3. There's a Raiko and another Armageddon Knight. 4th Book of Moon, nothing too nice, but the Raiko was the biggest pickup I could possibly imagine there. Great flip effect monster this early on, especially coming into Edison format. It's going to be a menace. I definitely think I might be playing it today. That's beautiful. I'm going to save that to the collection, but let's get into the meat potatoes. We actually have 36. Let me just make sure that's right. 36 packs? Yeah, 36 packs, Hidden Arsenal 1. Pretty good chance to come out with exactly what I want. Again, I'm looking for a couple small multiples of the secret rares. That's really the meat and potatoes. If I don't get them, I think this is an easy reroll. 36 packs, Hidden Arsenal. Let's see what we nab up in these 5-card packs.
All right, 36 packs of Hidden Arsenal. Let's get into it. Only 5 cards a pack. And honestly, the only cards we really care about are the secret rares. We're looking for like the Brio. We're looking for the Cataster. We're looking for Mistworm. Those are the only things that really matter. All the supers, for the most part, are irrelevant, except for a couple. And we'll talk about those if we get them. First pack, there he is. This is why I wanted to get Flambell Fire Dog, because Flambell Magician is in this set. And this is a powerful duo that allows us to go into our rank 8 synchros very easily. We could play a bit of a Flamvel-ish sort of strategy, and Rekindling, I think, is still at 3 copies, and I do have 3. I did check. So this, I'm also just omitting the fact that I pulled a Mistworm, and that's maybe one of the best cards we could have pulled. But it's a small set, and we got 36 packs. Pretty likely we're going to get it. Second Flambell Magician, honestly, I'm good from here on out. If we get a third, that's great, but I might not even play 3. There he is. The Brio is here. Holy crap. We're playing with pre-errata Brio. This gives more credence to my Blackwing strategy as well, because now I have a good 6 finally to synchro into with Blizzard. So ironically, Blizzard, get it, Ice Barrier. So the thing is, if we play Blackwing again, which is a possibility, we could actually just play both Blizzards now, since we can actually get into this card. And I pulled a Flamvel Guard as well, which is a very powerful card. So I gotta be honest, I think at this rate, we have pulled everything that we want. I guess like Worm Carteros could be relevant if we play Worms later, but I think the only thing now I care about is how many copies of Brio and Mistworm we pull in the secret rare slot. Mist Valley Thunderbird's like okay, but there's definitely better stuff we could get.
Number 1, Air Bellum is the secret rare. This guy is pretty okay as a level 7 synchro. Again, early on in this era, we're definitely looking for pretty much anything. Pack number 1, it's okay. Mist Valley Thunderbird, there's some gimmicks with that in Apex Avion, which actually doesn't come out until I think Hidden Arsenal 2. There's some infinite combos with that for infinite monster negates, but nothing to look at right now. The Flamvel Magician, like I said, is I'm looking for at least 1 copy, maybe 2 copies of Magician. Pretty confident I'll get it, though. Air Bellum. There's the first one. I'm looking for at least minimum 2. I'd like to get 3, because we can build some killer cat decks out of having X-Saber Air Bellum, a level 3 Beast Tuner, to pull out of the deck. Very nice, very nice. Cataster! Look at that guy, bro. I needed at least 1 of him. I really wanted 1. Glad we picked him up. Perfect level 5 generic synchro to add to the pool. Now I just need a Brio. Second Cataster before I get the Brio. Okay, not gonna see it. It's super early on in the opening. God, that's like my 8th Arbellum already, I feel like.
Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. Mist Valley Soldier is actually not a terrible card. This is a level 4 tuner with a somewhat relevant effect. That's something to consider later. Oh, second Mistworm. Not going to complain about that. That completes a playset of Mist Valley Soldier, as a matter of fact. So there are some decks that do play this card, and I will actually look at that in the future. 3 copies of Mistworm. I don't have 3 Brios yet, and I'm really hoping that we get it. So let's hope that now we can have the same luck with that as we did with this.
Hey, second Air Bellum. Good on the Air Bellum count. I'd love to cop a 3rd. More importantly, I'd like to cop a Bryonic. I think that's all I need is just a Bryonic and a Mistworm before I finish off these last 30 packs. We're only a 3rd of the way through. Pretty nice. Hey, speak of the devil, everything I could ever want from Hidden Arsenal 1 has been obtained. Just a Mistworm, I think, actually. Mistworm, and I'm happy. Okay, I'd love another Brio, too. I'd love another Brio. 3rd Air Bellum, too. Fucking huge, bro. Beautiful pools. Beautiful. I'm liking this. Mistworm. We did it. We did it. We finished Hidden Arsenal 1. I don't need anything else from the set. These last 16 packs literally could be anything. Second Brio would be booming, but I ain't asking for too much. It's okay if I don't get it. 3rd Mist. That's my 3rd Mistworm. Ballin' Cryomancer. 4th Mistworm. All right, go figure. Am I going to get a second Brio? No shot. Don't need it, though. Again, killer opening. I got the 2 Catasters I ended up getting. I got the 1 Briontic that I really, really wanted. And I got 3 Mistworms, the boot, for playing Infernity. That's pretty crazy. And then we got actually 4 Airbellums all throughout that opening. I have a killer list that I have planned to play today. Can't wait to swing it into motion. See what Alex is on.
There's a secret we have not yet seen and was actually making me a bit nervous. X-Saber Airbellum. This card is devastatingly strong. When it's basically Spirit Reaper, but it's 1600 attack. Rescue Cat doesn't have its errata yet. There's some neat stuff we could do with this. Honestly, I would like to see 2 more copies of this as well. I'm surprised just because there's 21 packs to just get a single copy, but if we can get a few more copies of this, I would like 1 more Brio. It's going to get limited eventually, so like it's not the end of the world if we don't get multiples, but definitely 2 more of this for sure. Airbellum's also not bad either because he's just a generic 7 that has like a somewhat okay effect. His stats aren't the best, but this is actually an okay pull. Yes, there's a second Airbellum. I gotta be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I haven't pulled Cataster yet either, and Cataster's like maybe one of, if not the best Synchro 5 for maybe 4 years in Yu-Gi-Oh! So 6 packs to go. I've still only pulled 1 Brio. Thankfully, we've pulled the 1. So that means it is possible actually to not pull Brio, because like that's like our 9th Mistworm. I really did not need that. I think there may have been like short printing, but I don't know if the pack opener accounts for that. Let's see. There's a Cataster, pack 34. That's insane. Happy to see it. Honestly, I think I got everything I wanted out of here. 1 more Airbellum would be the dream, and I would like a second Brio, but again, it gets limited, so it's not the end of the world. I think it gets limited on the next list, as a matter of fact. So we'll see. Second to last pack, terrible card. Final pack, literally the same card, but that's okay. We got pretty much everything we could have wanted. There's the Brio right there. We've got a lot of fun stuff for this episode, so let's get cooking.
I told you we'd have some kind of spicy list together, and I'm stoked to play this, man. This is Cat Synchro. Rescue Cat's out 1 at the moment, but that doesn't mean this deck is ridiculous. There's a whole bunch of plays that this deck has to offer, and I'm really stoked to show it off in this episode. Rescue Cat is single-handedly one of the strongest monsters moving into the Synchro era. Being able to pull out beasts from the deck, there's a couple great targets. X-Saber Airbellum is the star of the show, being a beast tuner that allows us to make any level 6 Synchros off of just Rescue Cat, namely Briontic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Airbellum on its own is just pretty good too, dude, right? 1600, and if it deals battle damage through a direct attack, Alex has to pitch a card. That's not bad, but the big thing is Airbellum's a tuner, and it pairs with any of these other 3s like Gaku Panda or the Wicked Worm Beast, which we can pull off the Rescue Cat to then make some 6s. There's some ridiculous combos that are possible because of Briontic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. One of the namely big ones is the fact that since Brio can bounce our own cards to hand, we can loop a card like Premature Burial, which will special summon a monster from the graveyard, and then all we have to do is Brio, bounce it back to hand. The monster doesn't die because there's no contingency that if Premat leaves the equipped card, it dies. So then we can activate Premat again and keep cooking. Namely, if we go Rescue Cat Premat, it's pretty much game. Rescue Cat, summon the 2, make Brio, and then Premat back the Rescue Cat, bounce the Premat to hand, Rescue Cat again, keep the ball running. Brio's not once per turn, so it's pretty much an OTK from there. The game plan is pretty much controlling the game until we can get to a point where we can resolve that OTK combo through anything. Cards like Giant Trunade, Harpy's Feather Duster, and even a card like Gravity Bind will serve a really important purpose in this deck. Since Briontic can bounce our own cards, when we're going for this major push, we're of course going to use a card like Briontic to bounce back our own Gravity Bind, so we're able to go for game. So while the game is completely stalled out, Alex is probably not going to have anything that can beat Gravity Bind. I just wait for the time to strike there and we get in. Instant Fusion is also going to be a really cute card to play with some of our extra deck things. Again, we have the Musician King and the Arcanite Magician combo, which is very nice. Any of the 4s in Airbellum can make a 7. Black Rose Dragon or Power Tool. I wish I had one more really good equip card to play because Premat, Snatch Steal are both banned, but I can't really find the 3rd equip that makes Power Tool worth testing. But altogether, I think this list is pretty nice, man. I'm really stoked to try to pull off some major cool combos with Rescue Cat, and if anything, maybe we can just pick off Alex with value here. I'm stoked. Let's give this a shot. Let's see what he's playing.
All right, this deck kicks ass. This is going to be a blast to play, and I can't wait to see Gage's reaction when he's not going to have a fucking clue what's going on. This deck is insane. So let's go over it, ladies and gentlemen. We're basically playing like pre-Edison Flamvel Monarch with like chaos synergies, I guess. That's like the best way to describe this. The unfortunate part is I don't have a ton of level 8 synchros to benefit off the Fire Dog plus Magician interaction, but I have enough that it's probably enough to beat Gage in Prague, if anything everything else. So we're going to give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Let's do the card by card. So of course we have good old Chaos specials like BLS as well as Chaos Sork. We also just have Dad in the mix as well because we're playing enough darks to support all of these in addition to the lights for the Chaos Sork and the BLS. We've got a Gale in here because Gale paired with like a set spy makes a 7. We've got actually more 7s than 8s that we can go into, and Gale can just deal with a lot of annoying stuff. Breaker's just another good body. We have a few Monarchs, 1 Caius and double Zaborg. I'd play triple Caius if I had it, but unfortunately I only pulled 1 from Gold Series. But I like Zaborg because Zaborg puts our light count at 4 when you pair it with the Raikos, which means that we have enough lights to facilitate the chaos. But Zaborg's not a bad card. Caius is just better just because it can hit either card and it does the damage, but Zaborg's still decent. Any type of recruiter, anything that's just big, there's so many ways for us to get to this card that it's perfectly fine. Then we have the Flambells, which are the other half of our deck. So we pulled the Secret Rare wild card this episode. So we were playing 2 copies of Flambell Fire Dog. Initially we only had 1, and the 3 newly pulled Flambell Magician from Hidden Arsenal. So the synergy is that if Fire Dog kills something in battle, we can special summon a Magician and then sink into an 8, being either Stardust or Red Dragon Archfiend. But we can also use Magician, which is kind of a dead draw with any of our other cards. If we set a Spy and then we just summon Magician, that's an 8. If we have like Flip Raiko pop something normal Magician, we can sink for a 6, which is like the newly pulled Brio, or we have plenty of other 6s we can go into. Actually, that's a lie. I think we only have 1 6, but that's fine because Brio's crazy. The point being is that this little interaction here puts on a lot of pressure very quickly, and it's something I don't think Gage is actually expecting that's going to come out today. We've got the triple Spy because we are playing Monarchs, and at the end of the day, this is just a good card to pair with something like Flambell. To double Raiko because it's light, but it's also removal, and it loads the graveyard for our Rekindling, which will bring back all of our dudes, and that does it for the monsters. A bit of a light monster count. We're missing Gravekeeper's Descendant because we're not at the point where Descendant is legal yet. I'm missing a 3rd Raiko. I'm missing a 3rd Fire Dog, so we're a bit lighter on monsters than we otherwise would be, but we made that up in other places. Then for the spells, we have Double Book, which is just a generally good card around this time. I'm siding the 3rd. Yes, I am, so that's perfectly okay. Brain Control and Mind Control are nice because we can just take any of Gage's stuff and sync it with our Flambell Magician. Also, Gale's a tuner too, so that can pair with anything just to be able to go into our extra deck that way. Then we have the Trunade, the Feather Duster. Double Instant Fusion is actually quite good because we can go into a 4 or a 3 and basically be a dark or non-dark depending on what we need to be able to set up for our Chaos dudes. And that way we can actually use Flambell Magician and Gale that way to access our extra deck, or we can use it as tribute fodder for Caius or for Zaborg. So these are basically like monster slots, even though they're green. And same thing with something like Premature Burial, right? So we've got that as well. We've got MST Pot of Greed as well as Raigeki, and triple Rekindling. This is basically Soul Charge in 2009. So the idea is like mid-game, if we have like a Fire Dog and a Magician that are already gone, we can just bring them back. That's a lot of pressure. That makes an easy 8. If Fire Dog connects, because we can just special summon them and there's like no restriction on this card aside from them getting banished in the end phase, that can get us like another Magician. So Rekindling, also this card isn't once per turn, which is just absolutely wild to me. There's a lot of bullshit we can do with this, and hopefully that's how we end up winning. Then we have Snatch rounding out our spells and traps, Bottomless, Ring of Destruction, Sack, as well as Torrential Tribute. The extra deck, we have some instant fusion targets like Darkfire, Flame Ghost, Carbonula, and of course Thousand Eyes. Thousand Eyes can randomly be relevant because that and Flambell Magician makes a 5, so we can go into Catastor that way. But also the 1-star is kind of funny because of Mistworm. Mistworm's hard to make because it needs 2 non-tuners in turn. It needs 3 monsters total, not just 2. And being a 9-star line is a little bit difficult, but this actually bridges the gap a bit because Flambell Fire Dog plus Magician is 8, and we could just summon Thousand Eyes off instant fusion for the 1-star, suck up one of Gage's cards, sync everything for Mistworm, and then bounce 3 cards in addition to that. That just seems insane. So maybe that'll come up. Then we have Catastor, we have Ancient Fairy Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Brio, we have Dark Strike Fighter, Magical Android, Mistworm, Psychic Life Transfer, Red Dragon Archfiend, Stardust Dragon, and X-Saber Urbellum. The side deck, we've got a Jinzo and a Mobius in case we need to deal with more back row. We have double Kaiku. He's just like a fine body. If we need more bodies, like that's what he's for. Same thing for Jujutsu Master, just more on the defense instead of the offense. A third book, a Dark Hole. I don't really want to be wiping my own board. Torrential's like more reactive, so it kind of makes sense. Double Knock in case Gage is on his own defensive deck, and then we have triple Dust in case he's on back row, and double Pulling the Rug in case he wants to go back to Monarch. So this is a cool deck. I can't wait to see how this one performs, and I can't wait to see Gage brought to the table. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Gage, this is actually quite exciting. New side set, and actually a set we didn't feature in Sealed Showdown, as a matter of fact, because I don't know if you realize looking through the set list, it's all monsters and like 3 spell cards.
It is, bro. But it's an exciting one, dude. Hidden Arsenal, man. Again, something we haven't seen in Progression Series, and even just looking at the first Hidden Arsenal set, you know it's going to shake things up, bro. Because you've got cards like Brio, Catastor, Mistworm, Airbellum, all these really sick monsters in this first Hidden Arsenal pack. not even say down the line, like Hidden Arsenal, I think 4 is Trishula. And Trishula's huge too. Don't forget him.
We missed out on so many of these cards in Prague Season 1, obviously because we didn't have them, but I think it's going forward. The whole landscape of the Progression series is changing drastically just from this set alone, and I think that unlocks a lot of new strategies that we didn't have. It maybe doesn't unlock strategies, but it gives us more tools where we otherwise wouldn't have had them, and I think it makes it more fun. So I'm ready to get into it, buddy, if you are.
I'm ready too, man. I can't wait to show you what I brought today.
All right, let's shout the patron. It is AC. If it stands for Aleximo, I'm all for it. Thank you for the support. Let's see if we can win rock, paper, scissors.
Air conditioning, bro. They got to cool me down after that scissors win.
Oh
I'll be going first, baby.
That was awful. That was awful.
All right, buddy. Good luck, okay?
Best of luck. I'm a little bit nervous that you opted to go first and didn't even hesitate.
I honestly probably made the wrong decision, but I think this might be right. I just bear with me, bro. Bear with me.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right, I'll kick it off first. I'll just do a set and a set, and it is your move, man, okay?
Okay, simple enough for me. I'll draw. Anything to stand by.
Nothing to stand by. You're fine.
All right, you know what, buddy? I liked your play so much, I am just going to play right out of your imperm card.
Hey, man,
So,
sounds like
change
a plan
it up a
to
bit.
me.
I'll change it up a bit.
Stand by main, bro. What
A great man once said, if you practice correctly, you will play correctly.
That's true. That's true. What are you playing today, you bozo? What do you want?
Oh my god, we literally just did the same fucking move.
Yeah, I know, but like that doesn't answer anything. I don't know what you're playing today. I don't know if this is the right move or not. I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna set this one card again. I'll wait. Go ahead. Your move.
I'm a bit nervous because you just set twice and like you're not doing anything else. So okay, I'll draw. Anything in standby.
Nothing in standby. You're fine.
Main one. I kind of just want to see what happens. I'm gonna flip Raiko.
Good card. Very good card.
We're going to apply both of his effects simultaneously. So
That is how the card works. Yes.
Do you have any response here? Doesn't target.
I do not have a response.
Okay. We are going to... this is actually a bit of an interesting call here. I'm very tempted to go for one of your monsters, but the back row is enticing. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to go for a monster. Let's just roll it, and let's see what we get. We're going to go for this one.
Okay. I'm all right with this. It's Witch of the Black Forest. Go ahead and mill your 3, and then I'll resolve my Witch.
Yep. All right. This will give away what I'm playing, potentially. Okay.
Zaborg's pretty generic. I don't know. No, nothing too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, nothing
yet.
too out of the ordinary.
Fusion ins. I don't know, man. Could be playing some Monarchs. Okay, Witch of the Black Forest, eh? I got options now, huh?
You do.
This should be fun, bro. I'm going to pick up from my deck to my hand. I'm going to pick up a copy of Rescue Cat.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I'm down. Now that I know you have cat loaded, I'm a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
You should be a bit scared, I'm gonna say.
Does this alter my play? I think it alters my play slightly, so I'm going to go for it. I'm gonna normal summon a new card, buddy. Card we have not seen yet. Flambell Fire Dog.
Yo, that's a really good Yu-Gi-Oh card, dude. That's a really good one. Yes.
Not bad. Battle fine?
Enter the battle phase is fine. Go ahead and declare your attack.
We'll try it.
I'm gonna think on this attack declaration.
Okay.
Seems too good for me to not do this. I'm gonna activate Book of Moon on the Fire Dog.
Sure, that's fine. We'll set him down. Well, as much as I would like to attack with Raiko, that is probably a bad idea.
I imagine it's not a good one.
We're just gonna go to second main, and I'm just gonna chuck it back.
All right, man. I'll draw for turn. Stand by.
Rescue Cat's a bit scary. It's a bit scary.
The cat's a bit scary, right? But is it the right time to throw him down? I do not know. I'm just gonna flip up the giant rat.
Okay. Good old Rat Man.
Good old Rat Man, bro. Let's take things a little bit slow here. I'm gonna go battle phase and take the guaranteed topple over your Fire Dog here. Measly 200. It's a 200, bro.
Is it guaranteed?
What do you got?
Is it guaranteed?
You have a Saku.
I'll book your rat.
It's only fair. Okay, I see where you're. Okay. I will set the rat. Good move. Okay. I will set a card. I'm not gonna commit the cat. I'm not.
I don't think you'd want to commit to cat in main phase 2.
Here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna tribute the rat, and I'm gonna go into Caius the Shadow Monarch.
Ooh, you don't want this Fire Dog sticking around.
I really don't. Okay. You know, I feel like even if I pass turn to you, you just draw the Magician, make an 8, and I'm in a rough spot, right? With 2,400 on Caius, he might be a little bit difficult to manage. So I'll pass it back with Caius on the board. Good luck.
Interesting. All right, I'll draw. Go to main 1. Very interesting. Well, you have Monarchs, but I do as well. It's not Caius, sadly.
Yes, you had a Zaborg. Played more than one Zaborg. You're wildin'. Okay. Take out the Caius. That's fine.
Try for 24.
I'll take it. 24.
Okay. I'm going to go second main. I'm going to set a pair.
Okay.
I'll chuck it back.
I'll draw. Stand by main. No, there's a lot of really bad stuff that could happen. There's that's a dumb thing to say. There's a lot that could go wrong. You know what, Alex? I feel like I ain't got enough gas to do anything. I'm just pass it back to you. Go ahead.
Wow. Just passing on nothing. All right. Main 1 good?
Main 1's fine. Yep.
Okay. This has been some Yu-Gi-Oh! I will say.
It's some back and forth, man. I'm surprised. I'm still like, it's like Flamvel. What's your deal, man? I don't know. I feel like maybe just the rekindling is not enough to make a good deck, right?
I know you've got TT, which makes me a bit nervous. So I could try to commit and just continue. I don't think I want to go crazy. I think I'll just try sinking the 24.
I'll take it again. No problem.
I'll just try to get the guarantee. Second main, I'll just set one. I'll chuck it back.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by into main.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to activate Raigeki, do a little cleanup.
Sure. You got yourself a second Raiko.
Nice. Good hit. Good hit. I'm happy with that. I will set a card. I'll pass it back to you, Duelist.
Okay. We'll draw. Anything in standby.
Nothing in standby. Main phase is fine.
Main 1 it is. I'm going to mind con your set.
Oh, fuck. All right. Yeah, okay.
This card's legal now, isn't it? And Dueling Book's great, so I can't see what it is. Oh, would you look? Wow, Gage, thank you so much for gifting me this Raiko. I will happily take out your set.
You're
unless you
very
have a
welcome,
response here.
Alexander. You know what? You can take him. That's fine.
Okay, it was a book. Okay, so I could have overcommitted a little bit. I have to mill 3 more here.
Oh,
right.
Those are some good trap cards out the way.
Not bad, not bad. I have yet to normal summon. You are on 32, so I think I just have game here. So let's just go normal Flamvel Magician.
Okay.
And Banish the Light in the Dark for Chaos Orc.
Fuck. Damn, man. Oh, I couldn't get the right setup. All right, we'll go game 2. That's fine.
Okay.
You can take me game 1, fair and square.
Just like that, just like that.
I don't know, man. I felt like that one was pretty close. I do think I had tons of options. You literally saw me search Rescue Cat. I probably should have played it. I was just so scared of your back rows, man. I was like, if this cat doesn't go through, it's tough. I don't know. We'll play it a little bit differently. This time, I think going first was the mistake, bro, clearly. I'm going to opt to go second. Take my additional card.
I think it's rough, right? Because when you have Cat, you want to make sure it resolves to like the full effect. And so if it doesn't,
Only can do
it's
so
kinda rough.
much. All right, good luck, bud.
Only can. You as well. Main phase 1, I am just going to take it nice and slow and just set a pair and throw it back.
Yep, I will draw for turn. Stand by into main.
Yep.
I'll throw down Tomato.
Sure.
Tomato, get in there for 14.
Yeah, I'll probably sack this. Why not?
I will book a moon. I mean, not book a moon, excuse me. My body is a shield. One of those cards.
Sure.
All right.
I'll take 14.
And I'll take 15, all right? Fair trade. I'll go main phase 2. I will set a card, and I will pass it to you, Duelist.
Book a moon, right?
right?
Let's find out. MST it.
It's not Book a Moon. It's another My Body. But I don't know where Book a Moon came from. But
All right. Main 1. Not ideal. 3 cards. Double My Body. Breaker.
good card. Yes, Breaker's fine.
Snatch Tomato.
That's rough. Yes, that's fine.
14-19.
I'll take both.
Second main. Got one. Over to you.
Draw. Stand by me.
Gain your 1,000.
Oh, I do. Thank you.
Very relevant.
I'm going to activate Mind Control, and I'm going to take your Breaker.
Sure, it's fine.
All right, I'm going to use Breaker. I'm going to pop the Snatch Steal.
Makes sense. You get the tomato as well. Both on the Minecon this episode.
Yeah, we both got some things cooking. Could still be like Torrential. Another Saku. I'm just going to go Battle.
Sure.
Can I attack with this? It cannot declare an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just
You
go
just be attacking with tomato.
14 with Tomato.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, main 2. I will set a monster, and then I will go end phase. You can have the Breaker back.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem, bud.
I'll draw. All right. So I know you're on Raikos. It's good to know. What else did I see out of you? I saw rat sets. That's concerning. Let's see what the set is.
It is a... You're going to be... This is funny. It's a Gaku Gaier Panda. So they just bump off each other.
I was not expecting that. All right. So main 2 in that case. I'll just chuck another one down. Over to you.
Okay. Interesting. I will draw. Stand by main.
I guess it makes sense. He's a beast, so I get it.
Am I really about to make this play for a second episode in a row?
What are you talking about, buddy?
Just give me a minute. I need a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go battle.
We going the dad. Okay.
I might be going
sure.
that route again. I'll take 2.
Sure. Take 2.
Okay, and then after I summon this other tomato, can I get in for another 2?
That's fine.
Okay, I'll take both of the 2 here, so I'll take 4.
Yep. So 4 total.
And then this tomato activate.
Get the witch.
Yep. And then I will witch in, take another 5.
5. Yep.
And then I will witch.
You know, getting a Dark Arm Dragon with everything needed for 500 or 900 life points, that seems like a pretty good deal.
Oh my god. Can I go back? I sided out the dad. This play doesn't work. Oh my god, let me go back. This play doesn't work.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed, bro. Oh my god, I would have slammed you so hard, bro. Jesus.
Sam, please keep this for the 2023 highlight.
I'm so upset. Oh my god, that like makes everything so much harder.
Oh my lord. You be in Maine too, unless you're attacking.
No, I'm in Maine. Wow, I'm sorry. Okay.
You're lucky I'm a good friend.
Yeah, right. All right, man. I'm gonna activate instant fusion. I'll pay 1,000.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to summon Thousand Eyes Restrict.
I'm gonna gobble up my breaker.
Priority. Gonna gobble up the breaker.
Be my guest.
Awesome. I will tribute the Thousand Eyes Restrict for a Caius the Shadow Monarch, and then I will
target
activate Caius. Will target the this one.
It's a bottomless, so we'll take him out.
Yes, that's fine. I will lose him.
Okay.
I will. I'll just go battle phase. 14 with the tomato.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll go main 2. I'll add a set card to the mix, and I'll pass it back to you, man.
Let's draw. That's not a bad one. Fire Dog, baby. Let's go.
Yep.
Battle.
Yep.
Let's see. Do I want to take out Tomato or Panda? That's also assuming I even get through whatsoever. Either is fine. Tomato, you're going to get something to replace it anyway, so I may as well just try for the Panda.
You will get neither of them out of the way.
I figured.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We'll set him down, and that's going to do it for me. Go ahead.
I will draw. Stand by main. I will summon Witch.
Sure.
Panda to attack.
That's fine.
Battle phase, the Panda gets in there for piercing, potentially.
Yes, he does.
13, so you take 11.
I forgot he has piercing. That's actually kind of annoying. So I'm take 11. Yeah.
Don't think it's game quite yet. I'm a bit
Very
short.
close. 200. Yeah. So 11 and 14.
Yep.
Jesus.
All right. Premat's dead. Let's go, baby.
Yep.
Go ahead. Your turn.
We'll draw. Woohoo, baby!
I hate this game, bro. That's so cheap. That's unbelievable.
It's only for 1. I mean, it's not the end of the world,
yeah, that's fine.
right?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm on 200 life, so I still have to play this very carefully. We're gonna go battle, take out the Panda.
Okay, I will take 11.
You'll take 6.
Oh, right. It does gain some health. Yes. So I'm gonna gain 500 from this. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
You only take 6 from this. Trigger my Fire Dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the boy fresh out of Hidden Arsenal 1.
Yep. The magician.
I think I'm gonna put him to attack actually.
Yeah.
Or does he go to defense?
No, you can special summon whatever.
You can go and attack. Cool. This card's even better than I thought. All right. So I can take out your witch. You get a witch search, which is kind of annoying, but you know what? You're gonna get it anyway, so we'll just attack.
Sure. I will take 300.
Yep. Let's see what you're getting.
And I'll get my witch search. Oh my god, is this it? The back row better be something. I'm gonna take Caius.
Got 2 Caius. That's not good. Okay. Second main.
Sure.
Sync them up.
Sure.
We are going to go for Stardust.
Sure.
Second Rekindling.
Disgusting. Yes, that's fine.
This card is not once per turn. All right. They're supposed to come in defense, but whatever.
That's fine. You're gonna use them
I'm
anyways.
syncing them
I
again
trust you,
anyway.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. And we will lose.
Yeah, 'cause Caius can
Red
banish
Dragon
himself.
Archfiend. Oh yeah, he can just banish himself. Yeah, you're right. All right, you got it.
Yeah, I was like, I was wondering how you could.
I
weave
forgot
that
he can
one
banish
out.
himself. I was like, oh yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive.
No,
Red Dragon
sir.
Archfiend's a dark anyway, so you could just banish that.
Hey, even if you made the second Stardust, man, that was game over. That was a close one.
Yeah.
Nice game 3.
Man, you having double Caius, I forget how good that, like, Caius just does it all. It's so fucking good. Like, it's You just can't beat it, especially on low life like that.
Yeah,
It's
very powerful card, especially this time
Yeah.
in Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Banishing stuff, even being able to banish itself, it comes up. You'd be surprised.
It doesn't even like destroy and then banish.
Nope.
So you can't even, there's no opportunity to like Stardust itself or something like that, right? To like negate the effect. So there's just, I had no, even if I didn't attack the Witch, I had nothing stopping you from just crashing your Witch and making that exact play on main phase 2. So here's what it is. I'm going to go second. I think second's probably fine. So
Okay.
let's see what you're going to do. Best
All right,
of
buddy.
luck.
Best of luck, Duelist. This is a pretty nice hand for me. I'm not gonna.
I would agree.
I'll
I think
start
we're
it
going to
off
have a good
with
one.
the greed, man. I'm a greedy guy, man. Pot of greed.
Don't like to see that game 3. Yep.
Take 2 off the top. I will set 1. I will set 2, and I'm going to pass it to you, Alex. Go ahead, bud.
Okay. We'll draw. Hey, I get to be a greedy guy too.
It's only,
Look at
no,
that.
we're on even footing now.
No
There
magic
we go.
jammer? No magic
No
jammer?
magic jammer. No, I wish.
All right. Appreciate it, buddy. Cool. Let's just go for it. Run out the fire dog.
Yeah.
He's an aggressive card. Let's see what we got.
Not big enough to beat
Not
Spy.
aggressive
but
enough. He's not aggressive enough.
Unfortunately, I will not be activating Spy.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Did someone draw their other spy?
Shut up.
How
Let's not talk. I don't want to talk about it.
Did you draw both of your other spies? That's the real question. Okay, second main, I'm going to throw down 2 and set it back.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main.
This is great. This is like we're playing Edison. This is awesome.
Yeah, it is. I'll set another card.
Could be anything.
I'll set 2 more, and I will pass it to you, Duelist. Go ahead.
Sure. Okay. I will eventually draw here. Lily, I think, wants to get down, so we're going to go ahead and put her down. And then we are going to draw for turn. Anything in standby.
Nothing in standby. You're good.
All right, main 1. So you have got yourself triple back row. That's kind of intimidating. I'm not going to lie. I'm 99% certain you just set another spy. Could not be. It could be like
what
a
would
Raiko.
make you think that, man? Like, let me get
the
inside
fact
your
you
head.
didn't
What-
search spy, just a hunch, buddy. It's just a hunch. Don't worry. Let's try it.
I'll use my body.
I figured you had my body back there. Yeah, you can pay the 15.
Keep
That's
them
perfectly
alive.
fine.
The 2Ks are a little bit slowing you down, I can tell.
Slowing me down a bit. Let's go Brain Con. Give me your spy. Unless you have a response, you could have something.
I don't. You can take it.
Okay. Normal Flamvell Magician.
Okay, that's fine.
We're gonna sync him. Let's go for Stardust.
Stardust is fine. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to battle.
Okay.
God, if it's if that's not a spy, this is a very juicy hit, but I think I have to go for it.
Unfortunately, this is a play I feel like I have to make too. I'm going to Wing Blast. I will pitch Mind Control. Oh.
Ooh.
I hate to get rid of such a powerful card, but I gotta put this Stardust back.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Now I gotta think. Sad as this is, I think this resolves. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I want you to burn a card
Slowed down here.
tremendously. I'm almost certain this is a spy, and like I guess if you
Come
don't
on. You don't
if
know.
you don't have a reason to like, is there a reason not to attack it? Like I save 100 life, but like it gets it up. I mean, if you have like, I don't know. I feel like you just drew them both, and that's just like sitting there. Yeah, go ahead. You're fine.
Woo! Draw. Stand by main phase. You know what, man? Go ahead. You go.
I'll draw. Main.
Yep.
That's a neat little card.
Why are you looking in the extra deck? Get out of there.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about why I'm in the extra
Come on.
deck. Don't
What'd
worry
you
about why I'm in the
draw?
extra deck. It's nothing to worry about. I promise you, it's nothing to worry about. I'm gonna go battle.
Sure.
I'm gonna poke what I assume is the spy.
It is the spy. Great
Okay.
read. Yeah. Take 100.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of regretting I didn't do this last turn, but that's fine. Second main, I'll just set one, and we'll throw it back.
Okay. I will draw. I am certain that is a stupid fucking Raiko, bro. That's
The question is, what can you do about it? You don't sound too happy over there.
I'm not. It's a rough spot.
You sound very stressed right now.
I am, because I wish you didn't put another monster on the board. I really wish you didn't.
Did that complicate things for you?
It did. Because now it's like, I know it's a Raiko, and I know I'm like super fucked next turn. I'm going to just set a card, and I'll pass.
Interesting. Okay. We'll draw.
Okay.
Stand by nothing, I assume?
No, you're good.
All right, we'll go main one. It wasn't a Raiko. Joke's on you. It's a spy.
I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, spy's fine.
Sure. And unlike you, I have targets in the deck.
Nice. Very good. Okay.
Normal Gale.
That's a tough one. Yeah, that's fine.
Effect, have your spy.
Sure.
Battle. We get to do some potentially serious damage here. It sucks because I really just want to hit Fire Dog over Spy, but I think Fire Dog's going to have to clear whatever the other set is. So I think we're actually going to go Spy into Spy here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then Spy down.
And then Fire Dog over this. These other guys are a little bit
That's fine.
winky.
I'll get my Witch and you can get your dog.
Sure. So I will get a Magician.
And I will pick up Dark Arm Dragon.
And you have exactly 3 darks. That's annoying. Okay, so let's go 12, 13, 14. Oh, buddy, you know what's coming next. Main 2.
Yep. Strike Fighter. And that's game.
Yep. Oh, my God. I have so many stars on the field. This is gross. So it's 200 per level, right?
You got it, man. Shut up.
800, 1600, 2400, and 7 more on top of that, so 3800. Also, I have Ring of Destruction. I could just chain to his effect.
Man, you know, that's why I didn't commit this fucking cat, bro. Oh, my God. I had,
you had the cat?
I had the combo, right?
Okay,
so last turn, I had pre-mat cat, which is like, that's the dream, right? Because you go cat, bring out Brio, bounce the pre-mat cat again, just go again, right?
Sure.
But I knew you had to have something to stop it, so I was like, "There's no way." What's this other one?
I had 2 things to stop it, if it makes you feel anything.
Ah, man.
And I drew a 3rd thing to stop it, not immediately, but after you summoned. So.
That was a tough one. There's Dark Strike Fighter is. It really is the closer, man. It's so hard to be able to play around that card because like you can just win out of nowhere, right?
And this guy is like this guy's a fucking house because he not only is just he's not Gaga Cowboy. Like people forget this thing can sack off multiple things and do damage, and it's just this card is fucking insane.
There's a reason it was banned so quickly. It would have been banned now if we played under actual ban list rules, but you get your time to shine with him. You can have a little fun with him.
Fortunately for you, Gage, now that I'm on a 3-win streak, you get to go to a banning. So, if you want to get rid of the Dark Strike Fighter, that is on the table potentially.
It's a good thing, I will say, but it's not the position I want to be at. I'd rather be winning games rather than trying to find myself in a loss streak at all. I don't know, man.
Sure.
Thought this deck was on the right track. Game 1, I had the cat, and I couldn't bring myself to throw it down and make a Brio for no value, you know? I was just like, it's not good enough.
Well, it's so tempting too, right, with Cat? Because, like, go ahead and show me. I know you have the Air Bellums in your deck.
Oh, my God, bro. I mean, my Hidden Arsenal pulls was as good as it gets, man. 36 packs seems like it might be, like, just enough to do everything. I have 3 Air Bellum, and then I have, like, I have the Brio, the Mistworm, and the Catastra. I literally got the whole suite.
Nice. Yeah. I got only 2 Air Bellums, so I could still potentially play a Rescue Cat deck, but it's less potent because if I draw one of the Air Bellums, it's kind of fucking annoying. But it's there. The option's there. I also got the Catastra. I got the Brio. I got the Mistworm. And then these nice little Flamvel Fire Magicians. You might laugh. I actually spun for the wheel. I'll end the suspense for you now. I spun on the wheel a wild card for a secret rare out of Ancient Prophecy.
Oh, wow.
It may shock you that Ancient Prophecy kind of sucks. Yeah. So I actually took an additional copy of Fire Dog, which gave me the ability to play this deck. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to. Only 2. I don't even have the full 3, which is even terrible.
That was something I was looking at too, and I was like, man, this Flamvel strategy is really cool, but I also only had 1 Fire Dog to my name, and I'm like, I don't know, man. You have more balls than I do, bro. You could commit with 2 Fire Dog, but
yeah, I mean, with the only other option was like Ancient Sacred Wyvern, which is insane. Don't get me wrong, that card's crazy, but the problem is you need light tuners, and we don't really get good light tuners till a lot further along into the game, and it's just going to be like as dead as this Fire Dog is. And I kind of wanted, as soon as I saw Flamvel Magician was in the set, I'm like, we got to give this a shot. I feel like we have like most of the pieces to make this deck work. So we played a little like Flamvel Monarch sort of list, and it sort of worked. It was not too bad. Some people play this deck in Edison, and I thought it was pretty chill. So we had triple rekindling because this card's unlimited for some reason.
Yep, sure
and,
is.
And you're wondering with the Zaborgs, although it's not Caius, it is a light. So we had the BLS Chaos Sork in here as well.
Yeah, I see it now. And Chaos Sork freshly at 2. Did you weave that both those copies into your deck?
Nah, I only played the 1 because I only have 2 Rykos and 2 Zaborgs, so only 4 lights. I didn't want to go too heavy on the Chaos stuff. I almost just debated not even playing. I sided Chaos Sork out as a matter of fact because game 2 I had BLS in hand. Turn 1 never saw a light, so it was a bit iffy because like sometimes with your lights, but Ryko gets to mill sometimes, and sometimes you just get lucky off of that, and that's just how it goes. But I think like our synchros are just really rounding out now thanks to Hidden Arsenal, which is really nice.
Did you get the whole package from Hidden Arsenal? Everything you wanted. It's really hard not to get everything, right? Like,
yeah, I only got 1 Brio, but Brio's going to get limited eventually anyway, so I figure that's not the end of the world. And I got Catastra in like my 6th or 5th to last pack, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But now we just have so many more options. I know, like, early on in 5Ds, we're really struggling for synchros, but now I just feel like we're getting them left and right, which is crazy.
Bro, I'm pissed, actually.
Why?
Another thing was, like, game 1, like, I had this play. I'm not committing my cat enough, I think, right? Like, I'm holding back. The one play I thought of, and it was going to be super aggressive. I was like, what if I go this cat and then summon 2 air bellums and just poke you twice? And you had 2
That's
cards
what I was
in
afraid
hand.
of.
And I was like, I was going to put you down to 0. But then the air bellums died during the end phase, and I had no follow-up. So I'm like, that's got to not be the move, right? And I'm starting to think maybe it was. Like, maybe just putting stuff out there and actually getting aggressive with it. But
what's interesting is that I know you were afraid of my back row, right?
Yeah.
They were both bluffs, so you would have actually...
you would have lost your whole hand. Damn.
Yeah, you would have hit the Flambell Magician, and I think the other card... Was it the Chaos Sork, or did I draw the Chaos Sork? I don't remember, but Flambell Magician definitely would have gotten hit. I actually don't think I could have killed you that turn had you made that play. So.
Wow. Yeah, live and you learn, 32 damage and 2 pitches just didn't seem like the right move back then.
Yeah, Air Bellum's a house, though. I'm scared of this
say that
card.
again, because that sounded like the right move, bro. That sounded stupid. I didn't make it.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, Moto, MBT Play Madolce, Cameron Smith, Pony Stark, Par 2, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Phoenix the Immortal, Dixon Yamada, Draconic, Jordan Coods, Iron Bladesman, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, Valen Jackson, Dylan Hunter, Little Fade Leaf, Cody Brett's Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, Inyan Show, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Max, Matthew Brady, Twinkle Muncher, Luabon, Yodabon, Eater of Crayons, Helios 515, Simo's Chaos Cooking Draft, Simping for Simo, Cheeks McLapperty, Dalton, Stolfin Amethyst, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnels, Wonder Waffle, MBD canceled by all community soon, canceled by all committee soon, canceled by all players soon, Yus, Unis the Bus, Shrugzix, the Crystal Beast Enthusiast, ITF, Corvain, and True Dragon Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.